So in the context of services for children, it's important that we understand that hours are only going to be awarded for specific services that exceed what a parent would be usually expected to provide to a typically developing child of the same age. So the hours are awarded based on need, not based on diagnosis. So be prepared to discuss your child's specific needs and limitations for each of the tasks we're going to discuss. It is not based on just, oh, my child has this diagnosis and therefore they need IHSS. Be willing to talk about your child's needs and limitations. It can be really tempting to want to share our kids' strengths and express our pride at the progress that they've made. But your words will often be taken at face value. And the example I always give is, if you tell the caseworker, oh, I'm so excited, my child finally learned how to read and recognize their name. We've worked so hard on this, and their name has 4 letters in it, and they finally recognize their name. They might write down on the form, child can read. So just be aware that you're not, I'm not saying never exaggerate or overstate your child's needs, but be prepared to be willing to talk about the child's limitations. And in some cases, that might mean that the conversation needs to happen outside of where the child is, so that they don't have to hear you talking about their limitations. That is a decision for your family if you want to think about that. And one parent's advice is, when discussing your child's limitations, think about what they can and can't do on their worst day or on like the average day. Like don't base it on like, oh, this is their best day, this is what they were able to do on this best day. Think about like the really difficult times.